Welcome to the Intelligence Test channel. Today we have prepared 125 questions that will test your knowledge of science. Each question will present 4 answer options, and you will have 5 seconds to think and choose the correct alternative. With that said, let's begin. Which of these metals is the best conductor of electricity? Iron, aluminum, silver, or copper? The correct answer is option C, silver. Which astronomical phenomenon occurs when the moon blocks the view of the sun from Earth? Solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, northern lights, or solstice? The correct answer is option A, solar eclipse. What is the first element on the periodic table? Lithium, helium, carbon, or hydrogen? The correct answer is option D, hydrogen. What does oncology study? Lungs and airways, bones and joints, heart diseases, or cancer and tumors? The correct answer is option D, cancer and tumors. In the food chain, are plants classified as producers or consumers? The correct answer is option A, producers. What is the name of the double membrane that surrounds and protects the lungs? Pleura, pericardium, peritoneum, or meninges? The correct answer is option A, pleura. How many phases does the moon have? 4, 6, 8, or 10? The correct answer is option C, 8. Recycling aims to convert waste into new products or raw materials, reintroducing them into the production cycle to avoid waste and the overexploitation of natural resources. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. Which of these animals can transmit malaria? Mosquito, flea, tick, or cockroach? The correct answer is option A, mosquito. Which of these animals is an omnivore? Horse, lion, bear, or eagle? The correct answer is option C, bear. What are natural numbers that can only be divided by 1 and themselves called? Even numbers, prime numbers, composite numbers, or odd numbers? The correct answer is option B, prime numbers. What is the average surface temperature of the Sun? 1,500 degrees Celsius, 5,500 degrees Celsius, 10,000 degrees Celsius, or 20,000 degrees Celsius? The correct answer is option B, 5,500 degrees Celsius. How many ribs does the human body have? 24, 32, 26, or 30? The correct answer is option A, 24. What happens to a person who suffers from infertility? Cannot breathe properly, cannot digest food, has difficulty getting pregnant, or has vision problems? The correct answer is option C, has difficulty getting pregnant. Which species do modern humans belong to? Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Homo sapiens, or Homo neanderthalensis? The correct answer is option C, Homo sapiens. By what other name is vitamin C known? thiamine, niacin, riboflavin, or ascorbic acid? The correct answer is option D, ascorbic acid. Which organ of the body is affected by the condition called myopia? Eyes, lungs, heart, or liver? The correct answer is option A, eyes. Which planet has the largest number of moons, with over 100 already identified? Earth, Jupiter, Mars, or Saturn? The correct answer is option D, Saturn. The brain is the first organ to form in the embryo, and all other processes depend on it to function properly. Is this statement true or false? The statement is false. Humans and dinosaurs lived at the same time. Is this statement true or false? The statement is false. Which of these does not belong to the brain? Cerebellum, peritoneum, thalamus, or hypothalamus? The correct answer is option B, peritoneum. In which period of history did mathematics begin to develop? Middle Ages, Modern Era, Renaissance, or Prehistory? The correct answer is option D, prehistory. What is the most abundant protein in the human body? Collagen, hemoglobin, actin, or myoglobin? The correct answer is option A, collagen. What percentage of the Earth's surface is covered by water? 30%, 50%, 71%, or 90%? The correct answer is option C, 71%. What is the main function of pulleys? Lift heavy objects, increase the speed of light, produce electricity, or measure temperature? The correct answer is option A, lift heavy objects. What is the valve in the larynx that prevents food or liquids from entering the respiratory system? Glottis, epiglottis, larynx, or trachea? The correct answer is option B, epiglottis. Which of the following is approximately 4.54 billion years old? The Sun, the Moon, planet Earth, or the Pacific Ocean? The correct answer is option C, planet Earth. What is the name of the process in the human body that transforms food into energy? Digestion, circulation, respiration, or metabolism? The correct answer is option D, metabolism. What is the name of the sac that surrounds the fetus during its development? Placenta, uterus, amnion, or amniotic sac? The correct answer is option D, amniotic sac. What is the branch of poultry farming dedicated to raising ducks? Ornithoculture, aniculture, gallinoculture, or quail culture? The correct answer is option B, aniculture. Which of these inventions was created by nurse Letitia Mumford Gear? Clinical thermometer, medical syringe, stethoscope, or scalpel? The correct answer is option B, medical syringe. What is the densest material in the world? Gold, lead, plutonium, or osmium? The correct answer is option D, osmium. What is the first stage of the water cycle? Precipitation, evaporation, infiltration, or condensation? The correct answer is option B, evaporation. Which hormone stimulates breast milk production? Estrogen, progesterone, prolactin, or oxytocin? The correct answer is option C, prolactin. What does the letter C represent in Einstein's formula? Capacity, gravitational constant, speed of light, or electric current? The correct answer is option C, speed of light. What are objects called that let light pass through but do not allow clear vision through them? Translucent, opaque, transparent, or reflective? The correct answer is option A, translucent. In which organ is the hormone called glucagon produced? Liver, pancreas, kidney, or thyroid? The correct answer is option B, pancreas. Which organ in the body is responsible for producing adrenaline? Heart, lungs, adrenal glands, or liver? The correct answer is option C, adrenal glands. Which was the first Asian country to put a satellite into orbit? Japan, China, India, or South Korea? The correct answer is option A, Japan. Which blood vessels carry blood from the heart to the organs? Veins, capillaries, arteries, or venules? The correct answer is option C, arteries. Who invented the periodic table we use today? Marie Curie, Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, or Dmitri Mendeleev? The correct answer is option D, Dmitri Mendeleev. What can people with lactose intolerance not consume? Bread, milk, rice, or fruit? The correct answer is option B, milk. What is the name of the region that connects the stem to the root? Collar, leaf, branch, or flower? The correct answer is option A, collar. On average, how many solar eclipses occur per year? 1, 2 to 5, 6 to 8, or 10? The correct answer is option B, 2 to 5. Which of the options is not a part of a flower? Petal, sepal, stamen, or follicle? The correct answer is option D, follicle. How do sharks breathe? Through the lungs, through the gills, through the skin, or through the mouth? The correct answer is option B, through the gills. Which scientist proved that the universe is expanding? Edwin Hubble, Isaac Newton, Nikola Tesla, or Galileo Galilei? The correct answer is option A, Edwin Hubble. What is the largest natural satellite of Jupiter? Ganymede, Io, Europa, or Callisto? The correct answer is option A, Ganymede. Pigs have difficulty looking at the sky due to the structure of their neck and spine. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. Coal, oil, and natural gas are the main fuels used by humans. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. Who discovered the first vaccine against smallpox? Louis Pasteur, Robert Koch, Alexander Fleming, or Edward Jenner? The correct answer is option D, Edward Jenner. Among the following living beings, which has the longest lifespan? Elephants, whales, trees, or turtles? The correct answer is option C, trees. Which scientist demonstrated the importance of microorganisms in fermentation? Louis Pasteur, Gregor Mendel, Robert Koch, or Alexander Fleming? The correct answer is option A, Louis Pasteur. What disease causes the body not to produce insulin? Osteoporosis, diabetes, anemia, or hypertension? The correct answer is option B, diabetes. Which membrane of the middle ear is the first to vibrate when receiving an external sound? Basilar membrane, tectorial membrane, oval window, or eardrum? The correct answer is option D, eardrum. What disease causes inflammation in the joints? Asthma, arthritis, flu, or gastritis? The correct answer is option B, arthritis. Which of these bee species does not have a stinger? Melipona, Apis mellifera, Bombus terrestris, or Trigona spinipes? The correct answer is option A, Melipona. Who was Charles Darwin? An astronomer, a physicist, a naturalist, or a mathematician? The correct answer is option C, a naturalist. What are planets called that are outside the solar system and orbit other stars? Solar planets, dwarf planets, exoplanets, or satellites? The correct answer is option C, exoplanets. How long does it take for light from the sun to reach planet Earth? 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, or 12 minutes? The correct answer is option C, 8 minutes. What is the most polluted river in the world? Amazon River, Nile River, Mississippi River, or Sitaram River? The correct answer is option D, Sitaram River. Which organ in the human body is responsible for producing cholesterol? Liver, pancreas, kidney, or intestine? The correct answer is option A, liver. Who is the father of atomic theory? Albert Einstein, John Dalton, Niels Bohr, or Marie Curie? The correct answer is option B, John Dalton. What was the first technological artifact created from the science of magnetism? Compass, telescope, mechanical clock, or steam engine? The correct answer is option A, compass. Who is considered the father of thermodynamics? James Watt, Sadi Carnot, Isaac Newton, or Albert Einstein? The correct answer is option B, Sadi Carnot. Where is the Eustachian tube located? In the ears, in the eyes, in the fingers, or in the mouth? The correct answer is option A. In the ears. The atmosphere, exosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, and troposphere are the 6 main layers of the moon. Is this statement true or false? The statement is false. How many faces does a cube have? 4, 12, 8, or 6? The correct answer is option D, 6. Which substance is known as the universal solvent? Alcohol, oil, water, or acetone? The correct answer is option C, water. Which sleep disorder causes a person to perform activities, such as walking and talking, while asleep? Insomnia, narcolepsy, sleepwalking, or sleep apnea? The correct answer is option C, sleepwalking. What is the name of the process by which certain organisms produce light? Photosynthesis, fluorescence, chemosynthesis, or bioluminescence? The correct answer is option D, bioluminescence. What are the most abundant cells in the blood? Platelets, white blood cells, red blood cells, or stem cells? The correct answer is option C, red blood cells. According to the law of electric charge, how do 2 charges of the same sign interact with each other? They attract, they repel, they don't interact, or they cancel out. The correct answer is option B, they repel. What is measured in light years? Time, mass, distance, or speed? The correct answer is option C, distance. What is the hardest mineral on Earth? Gold, topaz, quartz, or diamond? The correct answer is option D, diamond. Over 2,000 years ago, which iron mineral was first known to man as a natural magnet? Hematite, magnetite, pyrite, or galena? The correct answer is option B, magnetite. What is the main metal in the Earth's core? Iron, copper, aluminum, or nickel? The correct answer is option A, iron. What is the eye fatigue caused by prolonged visual effort called? Eye strain, astigmatism, presbyopia, or myopia? The correct answer is option A, eye strain. Which subatomic particle has a negative charge? Proton, neutron, electron, or photon? The correct answer is option C, electron. Which island did Charles Darwin visit to collect samples for his studies? Galapagos, Madagascar, Hawaii, or Fiji? The correct answer is option A, Galapagos. What is a material that does not conduct electricity called? Conductor, insulator, semiconductor, or magnetic? The correct answer is option B, insulator. Which of these materials acts as an electrical insulator? Copper, aluminum, iron, or wood? The correct answer is option D, wood. Which of these is not a noble gas? Helium, neon, argon, or methane? The correct answer is option D, methane. In which part of the adult human body are red blood cells produced? Liver, lungs, spleen, or bone marrow? The correct answer is option D, bone marrow. How many pairs of chromosomes are there in the somatic cells of a human? 23, 44, 22, or 46? The correct answer is option A, 23. Which biological kingdom do bacteria belong to? Protista, fungi, Monera, or Animalia? The correct answer is option C, Monera. Which doctor specializes in diagnosing and treating disorders of the nervous system? Cardiologist, neurologist, endocrinologist, or dermatologist? The correct answer is option B, neurologist. Which instrument did Hans Ørsted use to discover the relationship between electricity and magnetism? Compass, voltmeter, telescope, or barometer? The correct answer is option A, compass. Pandas do not have a specific place to sleep, they simply fall asleep wherever they are. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. Newton's third law is known as the law of action and reaction. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. Fossil energy is renewable. Is this statement true or false? The statement is false. What is the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere? 100 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Celsius, 25 degrees Celsius, or 15 degrees Celsius? The correct answer is option D, 15 degrees Celsius. Who was the scientist responsible for the discovery of the electron? Ernest Rutherford, Albert Einstein, Joseph John Thomson, or Niels Bohr? The correct answer is option C, Joseph John Thomson. Which animal is considered responsible for the origin of the Black Death? Horse, dog, mosquito, or rat? The correct answer is option D, rat. Which instrument is an example of a third-class lever? Scissors, shovel, tweezers, or bucket with handle? The correct answer is option C, tweezers. According to science, who is more likely to develop autism? Adults, elderly, teenagers, or children? The correct answer is option D, children. Which of these characteristics does not correspond to noise pollution? Excessive noise, continuous sounds, absolute silence, or disturbing vibrations? The correct answer is option C, absolute silence. What is the most polluted sea in the world? Caribbean Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Caspian Sea, or Baltic Sea? The correct answer is option B, Mediterranean Sea. Which of these diseases is caused by a lack of vitamin D? scurvy, beriberi, rickets, or anemia? The correct answer is option C, rickets. In which decade was the hole in the ozone layer discovered? 1960, 1970, 1980, or 1990? The correct answer is option C, 1980. Who proposed that every action causes an equal and opposite reaction? Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, Galileo Galilei, or Nikola Tesla? The correct answer is option B, Isaac Newton. What was the first exoplanet to be discovered? 51 Pegasi b, Kepler 22b, Proxima Centauri b, or Gliese 581g? The correct answer is option A, 51 Pegasi b. What is the process called in which electricity is used to separate the elements of a compound? Distillation, filtration, electrolysis, or decantation? The correct answer is option C, electrolysis. What is the name of the science that studies fungi, such as yeasts, molds, and mushrooms? Bacteriology, mycology, virology, or botany? The correct answer is option B, mycology. How many seconds are in an hour? 3,600, 360, 60, or 6,000? The correct answer is option A, 3,600. How many physical states of matter are commonly found on Earth? 2, 3, 4, or 5? The correct answer is option B, 3. What are the three most common physical states of matter on Earth? Solid, liquid, and gas, solid, plasma, and gas, gas, liquid, and plasma, or solid, gas, and condensed? The correct answer is option A, solid, liquid, and gas. Wind energy is generated by windmills. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. Which side of a ship is called starboard? Left side, right side, rear side, or front side? The correct answer is option B, right side. Which gemstone is formed inside oysters? Ruby, sapphire, pearl, or emerald? The correct answer is option C, pearl. Which of the following is not a unit of temperature measurement? Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvin, or joule? The correct answer is option D, joule. What difficulty does a person face if they have an eyeball that is longer than normal? Difficulty seeing nearby objects, difficulty seeing distant objects, blurry vision only at night, or total loss of vision? The correct answer is option B, difficulty seeing distant objects. Which branch of physics studies the time, speed, and acceleration of bodies? Thermodynamics, electromagnetism, optics, or kinematics? The correct answer is option D, kinematics. The anvil, stirrup, and hammer are bones in which part of the human body? Hand, ear, foot, or spine? The correct answer is option B, year. What is the gaseous layer that surrounds planet Earth? Hydrosphere, atmosphere, lithosphere, or crust? The correct answer is option B, atmosphere. What is the name of the valve that allows food to pass from the stomach to the small intestine? Anal sphincter, epiglottis, cardiac, or pylorus? The correct answer is option D, pylorus. Which of the following chemical elements was discovered by Marie Curie? Radium, uranium, gold, or iron? The correct answer is option A, radium. Which type of triangle has all sides equal? Isosceles, scalene, equilateral, or right-angled? The correct answer is option C, equilateral. Desalination is an industrial process that removes salt and impurities from seawater, making it potable for human consumption, agriculture, and other uses. Is this statement true or false? The statement is true. Which disease is caused by a permanent immune intolerance to gluten? Diabetes, celiac disease, asthma, or hypertension? The correct answer is option B, celiac disease. What are the elements that make up living matter called? Inorganic elements, biogenic elements, metallic elements, or radioactive elements? The correct answer is option B, biogenic elements. What is the compulsive habit of biting one's nails called? Trichotillomania, bruxism, onychophagia, or dermatophagia? The correct answer is option C, onychophagia. Which ocean is located between Africa and Asia, south of the Middle East? Atlantic, Arctic, Indian, or Pacific? The correct answer is option C, Indian. Which gas is the main contributor to the greenhouse effect? Oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, or hydrogen? The correct answer is option C, carbon dioxide. Which planet does the moon Titan belong to? Jupiter, Mars, Neptune, or Saturn? The correct answer is option D, Saturn. How many questions did you get right? Leave your answer in the comments, and don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. That's all for today, but there's still much more to come. If you consider yourself intelligent, click on the video appearing on your screen.